So I turned the key and just said, that's what I was doing because they're going to start out talking first and then they're probably going to do stuff on the screen also. So we'll get to that. Beam's going to be fun.
Okay, I'm just going to take this off the stand because I'm a lot shorter than the other people that are getting ready to speak. So I just want to welcome everyone. Sorry, I wrote down the wrong thing. That was actually the Rosman High School alma mater. So thank you to the saxophone quartet from the Rosman High School Concert Band. So at this time, I want to welcome up Ms. Julie Queen, who is our vice principal here, to talk about the history of this. This. And the 4 students continued to work. They were sophomores, freshmen and sophomores at the time, and they continued to meet at lunch. They met a couple times after school. It took them about a year. They created all of the categories. They wrote all of the bylaws, and in 2012 we were able to hold our first induction. So we would really want to be teachers and staff and coaches in the school. Contribute this one and this one and this one, and we continue to get these nominations. We continue to learn about these amazing people in our community. There's a printable PDF application that you can just send back to the school. You can email it to us. But there's also, we even made it easy. Now there's just a Google form. Type what you know. The more information that you give us, the more it helps us, because we have students on here who don't know who some of these people are, but it's very important that they be part of the voting committee, because this was created to help inspire them. So at this time I'm going to introduce Joel Dalton, who was one of our first inductees in 2013 after a very honorable military career, and he just has a few words to say this evening.
Good evening to you all. It is truly an honor, such as Rosman always has our hearts. It is the place which you belong forever. When preparing this speech, it was easy for me to reflect back to my time at Rosman and all the life lessons I learned that have carried me further into my career. For anyone who had the great and priceless privilege of being raised in this small town, they're always, you've all shared, watched out for each other, and helped without being asked. We all know the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. When I was growing up, if you asked a kid in Rosman if that saying was true, they'd probably tell you that it feels like every adult is their parent. Taking pride and ownership of a town includes feeling connected to all who live there. In this day, raising healthy, happy, well-adjusted children is extremely difficult. Having a little help along the way is definitely welcome. Rosman is a special place full of generational families that we can all call friends. It is a place which has given us an identity and, of course, solace, which we are very proud of. To all the individuals and families being honored tonight, the simple phrase of thank you seems a little inadequate, but that's what I have to offer tonight. My many thanks, sincerest gratitude for all the sacrifices made by you and your families along the way. It has not gone unnoticed or unappreciated by those in the audience tonight, even though it may have seemed that way a few times. In a world that can seem so dim at times, thank you for continuing to help keep the light shining for all of us to see. Enjoy this evening, You deserve all the praise and recognition. May God continue to bless you all and your families. And most importantly, go Tigers.
So at this time, I want to welcome up Meadow and Abby McCall to introduce the inductees of this year.
Good evening. Good evening to you all. It is truly an honor and a
William Cathy III. Mr. Cathy was a member of the Rosman High School class of 1973. After graduation, he attended the United States Military Academy and University of North Carolina at Asheville. He was also a graduate of Emory Law School. Mr. Cathy dedicated his career to the service of Rosman and Trans-Family County. He loved Rosman High School and especially loved Rosman football. Mr. Cathy was a loyal Rosman football fence rider. Mr. Cathy was the mayor of Rosman from 1983 to 1987, and again from 1989 to 1993. His years on the Rosman Town Board, with his vision and management, has put the town of Rosman where it is today. Mr. Cathy worked as an assistant district attorney from January 1983 until December.
Through the National Science Foundation and was awarded the Antarctica Service Medal for his work. Mr. Galloway and his wife hand-built and hand-carved a 36. After settling in Florida, he continued to work in the outdoors, even carving another canoe up here in the forest. He was a seasonal ranger with the National Park Service in the Outer Banks of North Carolina in the Blue Ridge Parkway. He also worked as a preservation carpenter in the Grand Tetons National Park in the Bandelier National Monument. He wrote, "For inspiring us to dream big and travel far, we honored Willard Galloway in the category of inspirational experiences." Accepting on his behalf is his nephew, Brian Galloway.
Next, we have Miss Linda Peoples. Ms. Peoples taught French, English, and theater at Rosman High School from 1972 until her retirement at the end of 2021 school year. She was a 3-time Lillian Cawthorn Golden Apple Award winner and had a yearbook dedicated to her more than once. Known for all her work in all things senior, with the help of Susan Clemiston, she brought senior projects to Trans-Canada County Schools and directed the graduation ceremony for years. She sponsored student council, countless theater productions, and dozens of senior trips. With her husband, Paul Peoples, she brought the art of Tai Chi to countless sweetheart dances. Mrs. Peoples brought in tens of thousands of dollars for students with her fundraising knowledge and skills. During her time at RHS, she put most of her time into bettering the school and stayed after school for hours on end until she finished her work. Her teaching truly prepared students for college, and she has inspired students to strive for greatness. Quite a few have followed in her footsteps, and Trans-Canada County Schools currently has over 60 educators who are inspired by her. Rosman High School would not be what it is without Mrs. Peoples' dedication for her 5 decades of service. In the category of contributions to RHS, we honor Miss Linda Peoples.
Coach Whitman was a member of the Rosman High School class in 1985. As a student athlete, Coach Whitman played on the state runner-up team in football, which led him to becoming the first coach to play on and also coach a state runner-up team. In high school, he was in all-conference in football, basketball, and baseball. Fun fact, he was Mr. December in the school calendar. He attended Marshall College, where he earned his teaching degree. Coach Whitman took pride in his knowledge of Roslyn history and promoted school spirit as a teacher and coach. Students learned civics, driver's ed, and many life lessons from Coach Whitman. For this dedication as a teacher and coach, students chose him for the Lillian Kaufman Golden Apple Award. Coach Whitman started coaching football at Roslyn High in 1997 and became head coach in 2010. As a coach, he was awarded the Times News Coach of the Year. Coach Whitman was the first coach to beat Brevard High School during the annual cross-country rivalry game, and he ended his career, he was 3-1 against the Blue Devils. Coaching both middle school and high school during his career, he was the head or assistant coach on multiple teams, including varsity football, JV football, varsity girls basketball, wrestling, and baseball. He changed the lives of many students and players. For his dedication to student athletes at RHS, in the category of athletic success, we honor Coach Freddie Whitman.
And lastly, we At this time, I want to welcome Tawny McCoy to speak on behalf of the Transylvania County School Board.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you for the opportunity to speak on behalf of the school board and to say congratulations to all the inductees to the Hall of Fame. I'm a very proud graduate of Roslyn High School, so I'm very honored to be here and to see you be inducted into this Hall of Fame. When I was thinking about it, I thought one of the words we could also use would be influencers. All of you that are inducted tonight or previously, you have been an influencer to the people, the lives that you have touched here in the school and in the community. And I just think that's something that reason why you're inducted and the reason why we're all so very, very proud of you. Just take just a moment.
At this time, I want to welcome Madison Henson on the stage to do a special thanks.
Good evening. Are we on? Okay. Good evening. And thank you for joining us tonight for the 2022 Alumni Hall of Fame induction ceremony at Roslyn High School. My name is Madison Henson. My name is Madison Henson, and I'm an alumni from Roslyn High School, and I currently attend Brevard College. It is my honor and my privilege to come back and speak tonight. I am a recent graduate from the class of 2020. I have served on the Alumni Hall of Fame committee for 4 years, and now have the honor to come back and be a part of this amazing organization here at Roslyn High School. Tonight we induct 5 individuals that have made major contributions to Roslyn High School and the Roslyn community. Before I talk about those amazing inductees, I first want to thank the Alumni Hall of Fame voting committee for all their hard work and effort it took to put on this event tonight. I also want to thank Ms. Julie Queen, Ms. Tammy Call, and Ms. Sarah Justice for all their hard work. As an alumni of Roslyn High School, I've had the honor to see firsthand what you inductees have done for not only our school, but our community. From donating money, time, effort to Roslyn High School and our community, these are just a few of the many reasons why you have been chosen to be inducted tonight. These 5 individuals have put in countless hours to make Roslyn High School what it is today. From being coaches to teachers to community leaders with high success, I think we can all say that we are very blessed to have them a part of our amazing town. Tonight, I would like to give a couple special thank yous to the following people. First off, I would like to thank our 4 alumni that started their Rosman High School Alumni Hall of Fame in 2012. I want to thank our voting committee for everything that they've done, because I know just how difficult it is to choose who to induct. Like Ms. Quinn says, we get so many applications, and it's so hard to sit there and pick and choose who to induct, because you see all these amazing, great success stories that these people have done for your community, and you're like, how can we choose just 5? But for that, we are so proud of you. I want to also thank the Rosman Tiger Sports Network for broadcasting our induction ceremony tonight.
Look here, I'm gonna get you a shirt like this.